Alexander?
I'm Alex.
Okay. Alex. Okay, True Confessions?
Confessions?
True Confessions? I'm a violist, so
Right.
I don't know the piece. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've not played it because, you know, I'm a violist.
It's a trio.
It's true.
Also,
And I'm going to move.
we have a cut at the end.
Okay.
Because playing it,
It's marked in the music.
it's marked in the music.
Okay. Is that approved? I don't know how that works.
I think
Does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
It makes musical sense. It'll just be, you have a better,
Okay.
It's not like a large section.
Okay, and you're not doing a repeat, I assume. I don't even know the pieces.
Is there a repeat?
I don't even know if there's a repeat. So, okay, let's go.
We didn't mention.
Whenever you're ready. Are you rolling here?
excuse me?
Are you rolling?
Yes.
performance, you guys. Terrific performance. I just want to say a couple things. First of all, what grade are you all in?
I'm
a
a
junior and
he's a
he's
10.
a sophomore.
Okay, what?
I'm a junior, he's a junior, he's a sophomore.
Oh, okay. And where are you in school?
Bel Air.
Bel Air High School.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. And have you been working with your orchestra director? Or?
They
You're
just
a
grabbed me
page
to turn pages. I'm just a random person.
Wow, what a
I'd love to
how lucky
Guest
are you?
artist.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, future chamber music is in good hands. I think you guys are going to be great chamber music players. The thing, and it's kind of odd that it showed up in here, which means that in a big hall it'd be really a problem, is that you have to think, first of all, everything's great. It's really good. You know your stuff. You know the piece. You know you know the score. You know what each other have for the most part. And there's a lot of good balances, a lot of good intonation. All that stuff is laid down and good. What I missed sometimes was, and it's going to be a big problem for you, partly because of how it's written. So it was articulation. I couldn't hear enough clear stuff. Like, I wanted to hear you lean in. So I wanted more edge to your sound because, you know, you're never going to have a hard time projecting. Even in your low register here, right. You know, your sound goes straight out. He's fighting more of an acoustical phenomenon. So you have to compensate for that in a trio by pushing the edge of your sound forward. And I don't mean that an edge so it sounds like, you know, it doesn't ever need to be ugly. You have a beautiful sound, but I needed more of it. And what I needed more was something to cut through the fog. And similarly for you, you have to lay off the pedal more in here or in any hall because it's already so muddy. I mean, he writes kind of weird for all instruments. You know, he does the same thing for viola, where it's really fun, the piece is really fun, but it does not play to the best advantage of your instrument for almost anybody. Maybe the violin concerto, I don't know. But so you have to really keep it clean and dry so that it doesn't get too muddy. And also, you know, I'm sitting probably closer than most people would sit.
Right.
But you really want to have the full effect of all that direction. You guys have tons of energy and direction, lots of passion. But sometimes it got muddy and I actually couldn't hear lines. I would just hear sound coming at me. It was a good sound. But make sure that if you don't have something significant, you back off. Make sure you dry up your pedal so they can really hear it. Because sometimes I knew you were nailing stuff, but I couldn't really hear it. I was hearing a wash of sound because I think it was too much pedal. So keep things a little drier. Yeah, yeah. And you know, you could have lifted the stick up and probably it would be clearer. But then we would have had the problem of you probably overpowering, especially your cellist. So, but you guys have I mean, it's great sound. You should definitely keep playing and participate.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah. Thanks for coming and playing.
Thank you.
I guess I write comments. I'm going to write mostly what I just said.
Okay.
Okay. I write extensive comments for soloists, but